Since all the sweet potato pie is gone, I guess it's time to start decorating for Christmas. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mind of Sunnyvale. I am Wanda, aka Sunnyvale, and it is nice to talk with you virtually. For those of you who are new to the channel, this is just a place where I share some things that have worked for me, maybe some things that haven't, and just update you on what's going on with me. And I would like to say welcome, and I hope you come back again. For those of you who are returning, hello again. I hope you enjoyed the previous video. So let's talk about something today. But first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Remember those comments. I'm waiting for a few more people to start commenting. So I really look forward to hearing your comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will know the next time I release a video. So today we are going to be talking about Christmas, really preparing for Christmas and what all of that entails. And for my family, that means decorating and buying gifts, of course. And there's usually something at church, either a program or some celebration that we do. Maybe we invite family or friends over, or maybe we spend time at family or friend's house. But that's generally what it means for my family. But it's a little different from how I grew up. If I think back on how I grew up celebrating Christmas, surprisingly, it wasn't as big a deal as far as all the commercial aspects and the decorating. It wasn't that big a deal in my house when I was growing up, because actually Thanksgiving was bigger for us. Thanksgiving was a time when most of the people on my mom's side of the family would get together, and that's when we'd have the big meal and everybody would come together for that, and I would see all the aunts and uncles and cousins and things. But we did celebrate Christmas. It just wasn't as big, because you always have the big family meal and everybody coming together, because sometimes, some people would go see the grandparents or they would see other aunts and uncles. Some people would travel, some people would not. And decorations, my mom would decorate. She did. I even remember a time when I went with her to chop down our live Christmas tree. We went and chopped down our own tree. So my mom would get the tree and we would decorate, and she would put up, lights and things like that. But my dad was not big on the Christmas decoration. I don't think he ever would choose to buy any. If he ever did, I don't know. I can't remember a time. But he would never stop us from doing. He just wasn't big on the tree and the decorations and things like that. So for us, Christmas, it was fun, because as a kid, Christmas means presents and Santa and all those things. But it just wasn't big as far as decorations and things for my dad. And really, we didn't really do a lot of the gift exchange. We really got our Christmas gift earlier, like around Thanksgiving, so we could buy things we wanted when there were sales. So I didn't grow up with that. So Christmas, believe it or not, as far as all the decorating and the meal and all of that part of the commercial side of it, it was kind of like a second class holiday for me growing up. I know, it's weird. And contrast that to how my husband grew up, and for him, Christmas was bigger than Thanksgiving. It was the big holiday, and you made your Christmas list and you were trying to get those things you wanted all year, and you open up the gifts early Christmas morning and all of that. And that's how he grew up. And, I love the way I grew up because it's how I grew up, and I don't think I was damaged by it. I saw nothing wrong with it because it was just normal for me. And, I love that my husband had that experience growing up, because that brought memories and things for him. So when we got married, it was, and we started to have children, we had to decide how we were going to spend our Christmas. And for us, that usually means the day after Thanksgiving, we're putting up the decorations. So usually we have a tree, we do some outside lights or a wreath or something on the door. And my husband has an ever-growing village that he does. Some years we'll have a train, some years we won't. But this year we were actually late. I'm ashamed to say we just finished doing our Christmas decorating like this weekend. So we just got it finished. I started during the week and then I kind of stopped. So we did get it done, on time. As far as I'm concerned, it's done and it's not Christmas yet. So we did it on time. But it was a little later than we usually do it, but still, it was fun. And, with the kids now, they aren't as interested in doing the decorations. Before, it was exciting to put the ornaments on the tree and to help string the lights and put up garland or anything like that. But now they kind of, So it was more fun for my husband and I than the kids, because other than putting up, they have some personal ornaments. I make sure they put up their own personal ornaments. But other than that, they kind of just look, oh, it looks nice. And that was kind of the end of their involvement in putting up Christmas decorations this year. So, as they're getting older, it's not as big a deal for them. But everyone looks forward to getting a present under the tree. So they care about that part, not so much all the prep, but they care about getting presents when Christmas Day comes. So we'll see. We really enjoy this time of year also because we usually see family. Like I said, sometimes we'll have family or friends come to our house and we will be the host. Sometimes we go spend it with other people. This year, we're actually going to be going to someone else's house. So even though I love hosting, I absolutely love hosting, but I don't mind if someone else takes it over every once in a while, because then I can be a guest. So, but I usually, even when I visit, I usually prepare something and bring with me, or I bring some part of the meal, because I can't help myself. What can I say? I love to cook and I love to host. So if I'm going somewhere, I'm probably going to bring food. So if you invite me over, I'm probably going to bring some dish with me. So just saying. Another thing my husband used to do, he doesn't do it as much, but when we first got married and in the beginning with the kids, probably, he probably hasn't done it maybe around the last 7 or so years. But, like the tin of popcorn that they have out every Christmas, they have like the 3 flavors, like the caramel corn, the cheese, and the butter, and it's in like the big Christmas tin or whatever. He used to get that every year. And I like popcorn, but I don't like it that much. And let's be honest, if it's not fresh, sometimes those can be a little, the taste isn't as good. But I will say he hasn't done that in, like I said, maybe the last 7 or so years. He's kind of laid off the popcorn tin. So I'm okay with that. But we have lots of old tins that we use to hold like ornaments and lights. So they've served a purpose. We recycled them and they serve a purpose. I guess reuse. We reuse them and they're serving a purpose. So, that's kind of what we do for our Christmas prep and our Christmas celebrations. And I think one of the most memorable Christmases we've had, this is when we only had 2 of our 3 children. We spent Christmas in a cabin in the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. And that was really fun. We had my parents and one of my sisters and one of my brothers was able to attend, and it was my husband and I and our 2 children, and it was really nice. We were up in the mountains for Christmas, and I'm trying to remember, we might have gotten a little snow. I don't remember. I think we got some snow, but it was just cool to be in a cabin for Christmas, and the funny thing is, because we were traveling, we had to bring Christmas with us. So at that time, we had like a huge Dodge Caravan family van, and it had like stow and go, like storage under the floorboard. So we had it packed. The entire back, like trunk area, every available space. If a person was not sitting there, it was full of stuff because we brought our tree, we brought all our decorations, we brought our Christmas gifts. We had a very young one at that time. So, like, I think we packed a playpen with us. Like, we brought a train set to put around the tree, and I brought like some of the ingredients I needed to cook and some of the dishes and hardware and things I needed. So we literally packed Christmas in our van and brought it with us, and my sister rode with us. So we were stuffed all in, but it was really great. It was a really great Christmas. We all had fun, and the kids still, well, my oldest, he still remembers it. Like I said, my middle daughter, she was very young, so she kind of doesn't remember, but we remember it, and it was fun, and we got there and we made it back with all our stuff. But yeah, Christmas is just a really special time for us, and we love getting to decorate. And yeah, totally. So let me tell you a little bit about what we have done this year for our decorations. Our decorated tree, my husband's Christmas village, which I promise he keeps adding to every year. Our handmade door wreath, porch sign, and the outdoor lights. So now that you've seen what my Christmas setup is, what about you? Do you want to share what you do for Christmas or what you've done for decorations? Maybe you want to share your traditions. What do you do with your family to prep for Christmas or for Christmas time? Maybe you do something with your friends or with coworkers or someone else around you. Share it with me. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And don't forget the notification bell so you will know when I release my next video. So it was great talking to you virtually, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. Bye-bye.